course, earlier in the day, Priyank, just a short while back, had spoken to some of the angry protesters. As we were discussing with Mr. Sumanapala as well, the people of Sri Lanka are very, very angry. They feel let down, and that promises that were made to them have not been fulfilled and not kept by the ruling classes. Listen into some of these voices.
What we can see that these people want to siege the new location for where there is a deployment which has been done. Ranil Wickremesinghe, who is supposed to become the new president of the country, is something which these protesters have been not agreeing to. Look at the crowd. Look at the huge crowd which is marching towards the location of the Prime Minister's house. There are only few security personnel, the commandos who are here. But at this juncture, certainly, it's not possible for the police officials also to stop this kind of gathering, the crowd which has marched. Please play out the ground report where we spoke to one of the organizers and what he had to say while these protesters were marching towards this location near the Royal College. So the situation has certainly gone out of control. Gotabaya Rajpaksha has left the country. The protesters are angry that they don't want Ranil Wickremesinghe to be the new interim president. There is a massive amount of anger which is coming out from the protesters who are right now demanding.
They are killing us. They are killing our no-weapon people. They are killing our protesters. We are peaceful protesters. They are killing this Ranil Wickremesinghe using this army, and they are killing us. What a shame, Ranil. In local language, I told he a dog. He's a dog. Ranil Wickremesinghe, you are a dog, man. You are a dog. This is army and SCF coming, and they are shooting and firing tear gas and CS gas. Please, international media, please help us. This Ranil is killing us. Ranil is killing us. Shame on you, Ranil. Shame on you.
Oh, there are small children and women, girls, young crowd, all the young crowd. They are killing. They are attacking from both sides. You put this on your live telecast, so that the world can see.
This is the Prime Minister's office, one of the branches, and Prime Minister Wickremesinghe has been working out of here, and they want him to also resign along with the President, because otherwise, according to our Constitution, when the President resigns, the Prime Minister becomes interim or acting President.
Okay, so that's why they are protesting here?
They want both to leave.
And why the police actions over here?
Well, when the protesters started coming, there was tear gas, so I am a resident, and it came into our homes as well.
Yes, certainly. They are the youth of this country who have been sitting here, and they have been waiting for this day. You people have been waiting for this day for Gotabaya to step down, but he has left without resignation.
Yeah, he left the country without telling the people.
But he has left without resignation. What do you see now?
I don't know. People rejected him. So today people tried to chase him away, but he left the country today without telling.
How do you see your future? You must be studying in college.
Yeah.
How do you see your future from now? Because the country is going through such a bad phase.
I'm trying to leave the country. Yeah, because
you're trying to?
Leave the country.
You're trying to leave the country?
Yeah, leave the country. Because I don't think there is no future. There is a future here.
But your country is a beautiful country. There are good institutions here.
Yeah, I think but I don't think we have a future here.
Very sad thing, very sad statement coming out from these students who don't have any other options left. And talk to them. Gotabaya has left.
He left from the country, so we are waiting for the new presidents. So as soon as we are waiting for the new presidents, go home.
But he has not resigned yet.
Yeah, we know that he not resigned. So, but we are supposed to waiting for his recess. That's why we came from outside of country. Long trip ago, we came here. So we are waiting for them.
You want a new, who should be the ideal president? You want honest people to be made.
Other peoples to be here, but we need the good people of the, like Ranil Wickremesinghe is a good talent.
Well, there you have it. Voices of anger, of frustration, and also some of them of resignation. They are saying, what can we do? There are others who are saying the army has been used by Wickremesinghe against his own people. Young students who are saying we are now being forced to leave our own country. That's all we can do is leave Sri Lanka and flee. In fact, let's get you the top few developments which are coming in here on Times Now. We are tracking every angle here in Sri Lanka. Massive protests have been reported outside the Prime Minister's residence, outside the Secretariat, as well as the Parliament. The police have resorted to using tear gas shells as well as water cannons. Protesters now have also stormed into a television corporation. Wickremesinghe meanwhile has taken over as the interim president. Sri Lanka National TV Rupa Vahini is suspending the telecast as well. Now you have cops also firing in the air to disperse protesters. You can hear those visuals and the NAT sound. Security forces are conducting aerial patrols as well. And massive protests as we've been getting for you right outside the Prime Minister's residence. So let me go across to Dayasiri Jayashekara, who's joining us, a former Minister of Sri Lanka. Mr. Jayashekara, what's going to be the constitutional way out of this complete limbo that Sri Lanka seems to be thrown into?
Yes, actually, yesterday people, especially the protesters, have asked to Ranil Wickremesinghe to resign. And if he has resigned now, the powers goes to the speaker. So speaker can summon all the party leaders and decide what are we going to do next. But angry crowd and angry protesters, they requested so many times to quit the Prime Minister's post from to Ranil Wickremesinghe, but he didn't didn't do it. And now what has happened is all the protesters has come to his house and his official place, and after that they have I think marched to the Rupani Corporation, and they, I think police managed to throw them away. But what I'm going to say is actually, wherever the president, if president says that not the Prime Minister, but here if he has given all the powers to the speaker, because the speaker is the person who is handling all these issues with party leaders. Because some of party leaders are not agreeing with what Ranil Wickremesinghe is doing, and Ranil Wickremesinghe doesn't have people's power because he has been appointed in the national list after 1.5 years time from their party. That is the problem here. That is why we always say that without more and more chaos, having another chaos in Sri Lanka, we are asking Ranil Wickremesinghe to resign. And so automatically the acting president will be the speaker. So speaker can, in 1 month's time, he can summon, in 2 days, he can summon the parliament and get all the nominations from the parliamentarians to appoint the next president. And in 7 days, he has to summon the parliament and have the elections and finish it off. And so after that, actually, their government, the president can appoint a prime minister and the cabinet. So if something like this is going to happen, we also can tell...
That's very important. Mr. Jayashekara there is explaining to us the entire constitutional structure and the processes of Sri Lanka, saying that in case the Prime Minister steps down, the Speaker will be in power. The Speaker then has the right to call for the nominations and then ensure that there are polls. However, we are far from that stage. Even as we speak, there are protesters who have stormed into the National Television Tower. Listen in to one of the protesters. Earlier in the day, he had spoken to Priyang. There you can see him on the left-hand side of your screens. And he gave the call to storm the TV tower. And after that, as you can see, he's barged into the TV tower. And now he's broadcasting his message. Listen in.
We are heading to the national media, so the Rupavani Corporation, and we want to get that captured under the people, and it's being supporting the politicians and not the people. So people have taken over the power right now, so we need the media as well. So we're going to stop whatever they are telecasting right now, and we need them to telecast about our struggle and about the people and about the future of people.
Someone told us that they are marching towards the parliament, and why these plans keep on changing?
That's how it is, because the government intelligence, they want to capture us. So
okay.
We won't tell anyone where we're going, but we know what we are doing.
So next target is the National Media Broadcasting headquarters.
I'm telling it to you now, but I don't know what's happened.
Well, right after he spoke to Priyank Tripathi, that man, along with hundreds of other protesters, stormed the TV tower, and you could see him broadcasting a message. It was, of course, in Sinhalese, but it is going out across the nation. Priyank will continue to get us the very latest. Of course, Mr. Jayashekharak will stay with us, as well as Suman Aphala. We'll just come back for more updates from Sri Lanka. Stay tuned.